We're just coming to the edge of the cave now. Kim has had an unfortunate accident. She's crapped her pants, but she's blaming it on a bat, which is kind of rude, really, when we're in their house. But, you know, you can't blame it. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing.
It was the bats.
Surprise bush reveal. Who says my shots aren't interesting? Today we're going to Lod Cave. We're going with a tour, and a lovely guy called Will that I've been knocking about with for about a week has actually booked it for me because yesterday I was too busy editing, didn't think I was going to make it on the trip, but I managed to smash it out. That was the Nom Chok soup video, so if you haven't seen that, go over there, go watch the Nom Chok Bang soup, and then come back and come see the Lod Cave. Let's do it. Lots of people, so many people, lots of fucking bikes too. Okay, so we're at the tour place. It was like 500 baht, which is about £12.50. And hello, this is Max, who, here's a clip of him drunk. I'm sure I'll be able to find one. And this is Will and Kim.
Nice to meet you guys.
Hi everyone.
They're from Quebec in Canada, and we've been cutting about since Chiang Mai. And Will is a top bloke because he paid for my ticket. I am going to pay him back, but he did sort everything for us, so that's grand. Let's go. This ain't ours too, right? Look happy, bro.
While Will and Kim are chilling in this lovely Beetle, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like, because later on their backpacking trip together, which was in fact Kim's first backpacking trip, Will proposed and they are now engaged, which is so cute. Drop a like for the happy couple.
Right, so we've just arrived at the entrance to Lod Cave. And you can see behind me, like when you're here up in Pai, you get transported around with these modified pickup trucks. And they're kind of, what would you say? Do you think they're comfy, bumpy, what?
They're quite comfy.
They're not that bad,
yeah.
right? It's surprising how many people you can fit in a pickup truck once you whack some benches in the back. It's really quite impressive. I think the most I've seen in there is like 10 on a pub crawl. It's probably about right, isn't it?
Yeah,
people squatting in the middle.
It was.
Yeah.
I reckon we were even like 14 people at some point.
We've just been told we got to be groups of 3.
3 people for one group.
Can't do 4.
We'll do 4. We'll do 4.
Yeah, I'm sure we can do 4.
So we're in the line to pay for a tour and a raft, and you get to decide how many caves you can do. You can do 1, you can do 2, or you can do 3. And 3 is 600 baht per group, which is about £12.50-ish. Yeah, I think that's right. And that's why we're only allowed groups of 3, because the rafts can't take more than 3 people.
We decided to let this lovely German couple sign the adoption papers for our good friend Max, just for the day. We got him back at the end.
It's a nice little forest walk before we start. It's a 10-minute walk to the cave. Look at these fish. This is the first bridge. They're massive. About 2 foot long. Max just chucking the fish. Well, not chucking the fish, chucking the food.
Look at this one. Its mouth is open. He's like waiting for food. Let me throw some food into his mouth.
In a world of greys, be the orange fish.
Hold this, Kim.
Big man. I recognize you. Yeah, I recognize you. Where? Sloth Hostel?
Yes.
Ah, cool, man. Good to see you.
And they must eat a lot as well.
Yeah, because they're huge. I think they get enough food. Okay, so it is crazy dark in the cave. You can just see Kim and the tour guide ahead there. And I, being a goddamn genius, have for once remembered to bring my light. Boom. This is very dark, I need the light to see. It's actually a lot darker than the camera's giving off. This iPhone is killing it.
What is it? Salt?
It's,
How do you say salt?
stalagmite, yeah, you're right.
Stalagmite.
Stalactites dangle like tights on a line. Like, those are stalactites. That is cool, actually.
Stalagmite.
Does the guide know how tall the cave is?
You know the height of the cave? How high?
I think 20.
We've got a guess of 20 meters off someone who sounded Canadian.
Wow.
100 meters?
100, yeah.
What?
Quite high.
Yeah, actually looking at it. Okay. Oh, sorry Kim, I just filmed your bum. I'll cut that bit out. My bad.
Oh, wow.
So pretty. Oh, so nice. You can hear the bats here. I'm hoping that this microphone is picking up the bats. Oh wow, you can see them. Crazy. Popcorn rock. How old is the cave, please?
2000.
3,000 years? I think it's older.
I was thinking to myself, how...
No way. It's older than that.
Can you imagine the large...
Here is how old the cave actually is.
Really small.
It's not 3,000, I think maybe 3 million, I'm not sure. We're just about to get on the bamboo raft that apparently cannot support more than 3 people, but they look pretty big. Oh, actually, I think we're going up there first. This is called Crocodile Rock for obvious reasons. You can see the calcium and the rock starting to form on the steps here. And obviously the steps have only been here for about 30 years, so it doesn't take long for it to get going. They still don't believe the cave's only 3,000 years old there. We'll do a Google. It's time to get on the boats. Here's the boats. We've got like big old bamboo rafts. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We're going right away.
Yeah.
No time to waste.
She is efficient. I wonder if she gets paid by the tour, you know?
I don't know.
That must be it.
Yeah, just wait.
Oh, do you want the fish food? Here you go.
Well, you can feed them.
How's that?
I'm good. I just wash my hands. No, some of these are really big.
Yeah, they're huge, man. I want to dip my GoPro, but I don't know if I can get it out without dropping it in the water. I got to try there.
1, 2, 3.
We're just coming to the edge of the cave now. Kim has had an unfortunate accident. She's crapped her pants, but she's blaming it on a bat, which is kind of rude, really, when we're in their house. But you know, you can't blame it. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing.
It was the best.
So in summary, that cave was totally worth the price. 600 baht for 3 people for a guided tour, including the bamboo rafting through it's quite a long trip on this little bamboo boat. It takes about 7 minutes, 10 minutes maybe, and you can feed the fish, and that only costs you 50 baht. It's absolutely worth making a trip up here, and it's within driving distance of Pai. If you've rented a scooter, there's no need to really book a tour. You could just come here, 3 of you on scooters, and it's going to cost you 200 baht, and it's absolutely worth it. It's one of the best things around to go and do.
I want to take this opportunity to just discuss Pai, which is the nearest town to Nam Long Cave. We stayed there for a short while. It's got a real strong hippie vibe, which is some people's cup of tea and not others, not particularly mine. You will meet some great people there, but there's in fact not actually that much to do compared to lots of the other backpacking destinations. A lot of people will tell you that this place is to die for, you have to go and see it, but honestly, it didn't impress me all that much. My experience was somewhat tainted by staying at a place called Tribal Backpackers Hostel, which is the first hostel I have ever told people not to stay at, because I was the victim of bedbugs while I was staying there, as were multiple other people. They do burning season for the months that we were there, which starts in around February and continues for around 3 to 4 months. I did manage to have a positive experience with Melina going up to the Myanmar border, which was gorgeous, and we were led to believe that it was dangerous, but it was in fact pretty safe, and it was a really good day. And we got to see this interesting petrol hand pump straight out of a barrel, which I've never seen before. So not sure if I'd suggest it, but if it sounds like your vibe and you like getting stoned and doing some gypsy tubing, Pai might be for you. Otherwise, don't feel like you have to go and see it if you're in North Thailand. There's other places to go see.
Sawadika. 30 baht. I've never had a sea salt fruity lolly before. See what that's like. Sea salt, bro. There's a small lolly. No comments on that. I'm not sure about that.
Is it good?
It's weird.
What flavor is it?
Salt. It's what it says on the tin, it's salt and lime. If you put some tequila in here, you'd have a business. Yeah. Drop a bit of salt and a lime, get an ice cube, that's that. It's great. Please don't come at me, Thai people, it's lovely.
What do you think these are?
Squashes, I would say.
Squash?
Some kind of squash. Drop in the comments if you think this is some kind of squash, or if you know. We're now heading to Pai Canyon, which I haven't been to, but everybody else from Chiang Mai has already been.
Maybe he just tried last night.
We're going to have a look at the sunset, which should be beautiful. Shit. I'm alive.
That's why I'm saying you're just not supposed to be on the flip.
This canyon is so pretty. Oh, it's so nice. There's a lot of people. Everyone come here to look at the nice big ball of fire off there in the sky. And it's pretty. That's why they come. There are lots of people. It's very dangerous now. I already nearly slipped down. And now they tried to trick me into going on the danger zone. And I said, no, I will not die from peer pressure. I'm not doing it. You keep your danger zone. I keep my life. What's the point in doing a YouTube channel if I'm dead? All the subscribers will get nothing. You're so selfish. Honestly. Comment, why would you do this, Will? Why?
Why?
You tried to remove Jackhatesthecold from this earth with peer pressure. It's not happening. Oh, we were talking about our final messages, Max. Oh, I already said it. Mine would be, if I was bleeding out, I'd tell someone to tell Jackie to play Glory, Glory, What a Hell of a Way to Die at my funeral, as long as I died in a cool way. If it was diabetes related, it doesn't count. But if I get like decapitated, eaten by a shark, or you know, something of a similar vein, that's the song that I want.
Drop that here from low sugar. I'll just throw your body off and make it like you're doing a
Please do. Yes.
Like you're doing a backflip.
Yeah. So yeah.
Pictures with like, yeah, you tried to
And don't tell, like, discard my phone as well.
Yeah.
Keep the footage and get rid of the app so that people don't know it was diabetes.
Yeah.
And tell him he was just like, he wanted to go out on his own terms.
And your internet history.
So he hocked a double backflip.
And your internet history while I'm at.
Don't pay attention to how laid out he was while he was doing it. I forgot to break down the costs. Nothing. Free. Just great, mate. You could hike it. You could cycle it. You could hitch a ride on a wild boar if you're crazy. But once you get here, it's free. Max is helping this
It's not very nice.
big troop of people to help pictures.
Tap this one.
It's gonna take the picture now too.
$50 baht.
Ah, Malaysia.
England.
England. Yeah. Right, that's the end of like a wonderful day in Pai. Please leave in the comments if you're interested in these kind of videos where we're just going to sort of little places and it's a bit more lighthearted, or if you would rather that I do more of the videos of investigating things such as when we went to Touch of Life, which you can find here, or those kind of videos. Yeah, finding out about culture and that kind of thing, or just popping about with a group of mates. Put it down below. Thanks, and please sub, leave a like if you feel charitable, all that stuff. So we got a whole crew, and we're going to go and check out Sticky Waterfall.
Taxi's here.
Hey there.
Okay, so we are on our way to, the Thai name for it is Buatong. It's the Sticky Waterfall. This waterfall is sticky and you can climb up it. So apparently your feet just stick straight to it, and it's because of the strange pattern of limestone that creates a sticking effect. So it should be pretty interesting and quite unique thing to do in Thailand. It's about 1 hour outside of Chiang Mai, which I didn't realize when we got in the taxi. But obviously I'm not going to hang outside for the entire hour, so I think it's time to get back in. We're picking up speed. So I don't know about anybody else, but I've never heard of Gasohol. And this vehicle that we're in, I don't know if it's a giant tuk-tuk, runs on Gasohol, which apparently is 10% corn-based ethanol. So they use that so that it's better for air pollution and that kind of thing. But it's kind of controversial because it takes arable farmland out of the feeding people food chain. But I don't know, seems like a good idea. And I think it was cheaper than normal fuel, which makes sense because corn's cheaper than pulling oil out of the ground.
Are we on the same bus?
Yeah. We're here. We've had a lovely sing-song. This is rapidly becoming some kind of karaoke gang. It's about right, isn't it? Yeah. I think we're the Deva karaoke gang at this point. We don't know the way, but I'm sure the driver's going to tell us. Did Kim and Will stop here? I saw, yeah. I'm sure we'll see them in a sec. We had a couple that we were knocking about with like 3 days ago. We just happened to see them riding a bike on the way here. So they'll probably come up the waterfall with us. They're lovely people. We're all swapping stories of how cute they are. Give her a bouquet of flowers the other day. It's sweet. This is Will and Kim here. Were you really tempted to try and take over?
It takes like
Yeah.
no, dude, like the scooters when going up the hills.
So I think we're at the first level of the Sticky Waterfall now. Everyone's using a rope to get down, but it doesn't actually look that bad. The actual waterfall bit might be sticky, but this is pretty slippy. Oh, that was close. See if we can find the guys. I'm the last, because I'm mucking about with the camera. Oh. This feels weird. It's squishy like a lake bed, but we're only in the river at the minute. Wow, it looks pretty cool. I think I got it. Thank you. I gotta learn how to do more stuff with one hand. Ugh, it's beautiful. It's so sticky. Yeah, you see how my so much grip. Whoa. Careful, Max. This is really hard with one hand, you little bastard. Max just put his finger in my sphincter. I enjoyed it. This is the man, people, the one who touched my butthole.
All right.
Max just went bang. He just went at my head. All right. So far, I would say, obviously I'm filming, so I had to bring my bag, but if you have someone who can look after your bags to do this, it would make it a lot easier. Oh. It's good. It's so strange that we're on a waterfall, so you're just paranoid that you're going to slip the whole time. Something that I found incredibly shocking. Guess what the entry price is to come and see this amazing natural wonder of the world, where your feet stick to a waterfall? How much did you pay for that? 300 baht, 600 baht, 800 baht, 0 baht, free. All you got to do is get here, and they don't charge you a thing. It's crazy. That's a big plus. If we're doing points, that's 1 point for this place. The sticky waterfall is around a 20-minute climb for the portion that we did. I think there's a little more lower down, but that'll do you. I mean, you get the idea after that. We're just doing the final bit now with one hand again, which honestly it's an easy climb. If I can do it with one hand, and you see my knee support here, my mobility is pretty good. I would say if you've got hip issues or severe knee issues, something like that, this probably isn't the trip for you, because you're going to struggle. But I mean, you can still have a look at it. There's portions that you could kind of get a feel for what it feels like, at least, which is kind of the interesting point of the waterfall. So yeah, great day out for free if you can get yourself here. I'm going to need 2 hands here. Yeah, great day out if you can get yourself here, because it's completely free, and I've never come across anything like this. It's a very interesting limestone deposit in river. If you're into geology, you're going to love it. And what I find kind of cool, I don't know if the sound was working when I was pointing out the deposits on the fence there. Really starting to get rock on it, so it is in fact depositing the limestone rather than eroding it. And on the wood here. If it's left long enough, that would, say humans got wiped out tomorrow, it's quite possible that that fence would fossilize over a few thousand years. Find a lot of fish fossils inside inside limestone. So who knows, in a million years time, maybe someone will dig up a fossilized GoPro from this spot. I'm quite tired now. And everybody's safe. Nobody died. It's gone excellently well.
There is never a shortage of things to do in Chiang Mai. From hanging off the back of an overcrowded tuk-tuk on the way to explore the sticky waterfall nearby, flying gracefully through the air at Grand Canyon Water Park and nearly breaking my back, or just getting drunk enough to fall on my face. However, the star of this city is definitely the food scene. You can get Michelin guide food all over the city for less than $2 in many places. Don't forget to drop a like and a subscribe if you're enjoying the content, because it really helps with the algorithm, and I would love to help more people to discover these wonderful places in Southeast Asia.
So for people who have never been backpacking, this might be a little hard to understand, so I'm going to explain it. I've known this girl, Carla, for how long now?
4 or 5 days?
4 or 5 days. I think it's been 3. But for anybody who's not been backpacking, I don't think you really understand that this situation that you find yourself in is kind of like a pressure cooker or an air fryer for friendship. So now this girl trusts me enough to shave her dang head. I'm so scared of her.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just feel like I'm going to cut you or something. All right, I'm going to mullet you first.
Go come here and say hello. Look.
This man here, M, is an absolute gem, and he makes an incredible coffee.
Yeah, the best coffee ever.
So good. I've had 2 today, and I'm shaking while I'm doing her hair. So if you didn't hear that, it's fine.
I was thinking that too. I think I'll try to clean up a bit.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, we need. That is already dead. I'm so upset that we didn't get halfway through and then it died. So you have to go to lunch just looking like a mad person. So if you find yourself in Chiang Mai and you're looking for wonderful food on a budget, nothing beats Khao Soi Masai. Mentioned by the Michelin guide, this place serves a red curry with braised beef, and it's honestly so busy all the time. I was going to come down this morning, but we're here at lunch. You get given a little tag to wait for your table, and then they call you in, you order what you like. We're going to go for the normal Khao Soi braised beef for myself. I don't know about Carla and Anna, but it should be lovely.
As you arrive at Khao Soi Masai, you will notice that there is a gigantic line because it's crazy busy. You simply walk past that line to get yourself an electronic tag and then spend your time doing whatever you want to do. They'll vibrate it, you come in, choose from this small paper menu. If you're looking at that paper menu thinking, I have no idea what any of these things are, we did the same thing, but they also conveniently have pictures for you to just point and choose.
3 years in a row. I'm sure they'll get 2022.
Yeah. So onion, lime, and cabbage.
I was thinking cabbage.
Oh, paprika. Wow.
We have to channel Anthony Bourdain now and be like explaining it. Very nice.
Really good.
I can't deal with plastic chopsticks. I don't know how you like.
Bro, it looks like you can't deal with chopsticks also.
I can with
Who's watching?
For anybody, I can only speak
Too sweet.
from experience in England, but if you have a Thai red curry, this just tastes like what that's trying to taste like.
Yeah, yeah.
It's really,
What it's trying.
It's sweet, lightly spicy,
That's what she wants to be.
and it's got these. Is it crispy pork or what? Do you think that's?
Yeah, I think so. Number 10. I'll have some chili. Okay. Cheers. Cheers. Lemon tea. And this?
Drinks are only 20 baht,
Yeah, I
which
was
is
gonna
like 50 pence.
You're giving them a close-up of the meat.
Thank you. So that's Michelin-starred food for just about £1. For Michelin-starred, Michelin mentioned food for around £1, and then a drink for 50 pence. Is that $3.40 for the lot? $2.40 for everything. That's mad.
200.
$2.40 for 3 meals and 3 drinks, which in pounds equates to £6 for 3 Michelin meals and drinks. That's absolutely insane. Oh, yeah, coconut ice cream has to happen.
Yeah.
I have 1 coconut ice cream cone, please. Oh yeah, he's on the cone now. Oh yeah, baby. Nom. That's really good.
It's Gecko, yeah. It's Gecko. Brand name. We know that. Brand name.
Gecko brand little pingy thing. That sounds lovely. You're in trouble now. Take 2, baby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I was gonna say. Like we did do a few, like a little bit of it earlier.
This feels intense.
Does it?
Yeah, it's just weird shaving someone's head.
Yeah, I was really freaked out.
You're in the army now. You're in the
I feel like I'm entering the army. Should we move into a smaller thing? How does that look?
Great. Our headmaster at school was a very serious dude.
Yeah.
And then, I forget what it was for. Someone else was doing something for charity. And he said, thinking we wouldn't be able to do it, if you raise £400 by the end of the day, I'll shave my head bald. And we raised it in like 2 hours.
No fucking way.
3 of the year 10s ran around the school going, Mr. James is going to shave his head if we get 400 quid. And everyone was like, take 20, take 20 and go. Find more people. They had to do it.
like a proper skinhead. When I was a kid, my mum was giving me a mohawk, right? And she'd done hairdressing college and all that kind of stuff. But she was going to do the sides with like a number 3 or something. And then she got a phone call while she was doing it. So she'd done a bit. She got a phone call. As she took the guard off, was going to go a bit shorter, got a phone call, come back with a razor after 10 minutes chatting on the phone, and went on the side of my head and went, "Oh no." And I was like, "What?" And she went, "Nothing." And I was like, "What have you done? What have you done?" I was only about 8. And she showed it me, and I cried.
All over me as well.
I think my handiwork's pretty decent. It's not bad. Yeah.
What does it look like?
Things you wouldn't do on a Thursday in England. Have a stranger ask.
I feel like I really like it.
I hope you really like it. You were starting to try and not get mad with me about it.
No, not get mad. I'm not going to get mad with you anyway, don't worry. But like,
I think it looks good.
I don't feel like, yeah.
And you aren't going to have to style it for like weeks, which is so nice. Yeah. I would put the thing on charge because there's a tiny tufty bit there that could do with taking care of.
Thank you. Woo. Let me.
If anybody else, while I'm traveling, wants a buzz cut, we can make this a series.
Yeah, we can make this happen.
Yeah.
So we've come for these Michelin mentioned turkey dinosaurs, but unfortunately we are shut. So we're going to go to the small Chinatown street and get some random munch instead. This place is very busy and I feel really dumb with a light on my shoulder.
สนิทสนมกับราชโอรสองค์โตนะครับเหตุการณ์จะเป็นอย่างไรติดตามชมละครจริงในท้องเรื่องศึกสายเลือดชิงบัลลังก์
So I think I've just worked out why it was so busy. It's Buddha Day on Monday and they've got all sorts of stuff going on. Like tomorrow you can't buy any booze, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. You might get some in a dodgy bar. Or I don't know if they still serve in bars, but at like 7-Eleven they don't serve booze at any point during the
Oh, I
day.
didn't know that.
That's it.
Buddha
Finished.
Day,
I guess that's why they have the stage and stuff up. I really fancied some of them dumplings, do you?
Yeah. I
I'm
don't
not
know.
a big fan of octopus.
No. What dumplings? Which one are we talking about?
There was like, it was near where we actually came in.
I think I was looking at the first place.
Yeah,
Like
and
very...
like yellow dumplings.
No, like from a steak or something like piece of meat.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah,
I think he was just beside it. I'm a simple person when it comes to food. Barbecue and stuff, perfect.
Yeah.
Just have a leg.
That stage is really cool.
What kind of meat? Pork. Okay, can I just have one portion? Yeah. With rice or with... No rice, no. Thank you.
I'm gonna get some dumplings. Quail eggs. Oh wow, there's a lot in the pot.
I'd try a couple of those as well.
So 1 quail, 1 salted, 1 crab stick, 1 seaweed pork, please, and 1 pork dumplings too. Seaweed pork's probably not going to go down well, but I should try things. I thought it was about to be really tricky because I thought I'd forgot my wallet. So 60 baht is like £1.50 for all that. Kakunka. That's good. Pork dumplings a win. I know that I hate seaweed.
And you got it anyway.
I got a seaweed one, yeah.
I love seaweed. It's good.
Do you?
Yeah.
I tried it at school. I think it was off my friend Jackie. Oh, that's really nice, actually.
Yeah.
That was a crab stick, not the seaweed. Yeah, I tried it from my friend Jackie's Cantonese guy, and I smelled it as you do, like, you know, if you're tasting something new. Do you smell yours? Because Jackie has a go at me for smelling it before. I think it gives you an idea of what it's going to taste like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I smelled it and was like, there's no way it's going to taste like that, because it smells like a beach. It smells like seaweed, and I was like, no one would want to eat the smell of seaweed because that would taste horrible. And then I tried it, and it tastes exactly like that, and I was like, oh my god, it's horrible. I do not like it. Anyway, after explaining why I don't like seaweed, let's try it.
Still not. Not sauce.
Bu hao. It's Chinese for shit.
What's it? What was it again?
Bu hao. It just means bad.
Who how?
Oh, what was that one? Oh, egg.
Is it good? No.
It is.
It's not one of them like weird eggs. It's
No.
a normal egg.
It's not another fertilised one.
I'm actually tempted to get a couple of those as well.
I don't know if that's the salted one or the quail one. It's good. It's very eggy.
I'll wait for you to try all of them and you tell me which one's the best and I'll get that.
Pork's winning so far, but I knew that. That was the one that like caught my eye.
Yeah.
Chinese people know what they're doing with pork.
Yeah, I just had pork, it was fantastic. Usually I don't really like pork.
That one's good.
What is it?
The crab stick one, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's got some like lemoniness to it. I'm so confused about which one this is. So in summary, pork dumpling definitely wins, and crab stick, surprisingly, was a dark horse and a close second.
If you like to see a queue like that, it has to be good.
Yeah, and it's every night. It's always like that. We're here at the second Michelin guide spot, which is a roti place, which conveniently is right next to our hostel. Deva Hostel is just down there, the one that I recommended previously, and I'm recommending again. Remember to get M's coffee along with all your Michelin-starred budget food. And we're getting, how do you say it? Roti or roti or?
I think it's roti.
Roti.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a Michelin roti for, it looks like the cheapest is 20 baht, but I'll have what I like. I'll splurge and spend up to £1 on some Michelin food.
Have you guys ordered?
No, not yet. You?
No.
No, neither. But I don't really understand how.
It's just really confusing.
Yeah.
Very clever.
It looks like you just write your order here, and then pick it up. The chef's smiling at me, which is sweet. I don't know which one I want. Roti banana Nutella. I'm gonna go roti banana egg Nutella.
What are you gonna go for?
I'm going banana, egg, and Nutella. I'm gonna have the full complement. No one judge my handwriting. I'm 12.
You misspelled
I missed
banana.
egg. Shh. Not if I'm Spanish. No, I'm lying. I don't know. It's a Spanish banana, okay? I didn't mean it. Right, so then I tear this, I think. Thanks.
Let me help
You get the bottom. Teamwork makes the dream work. We're gonna end up ripping the hole. Oh my god, why? Thank you.
You're welcome. Have you seen that? There's a parrot.
Oh, there is a parrot. We got a mascot. Hey, buddy. It does seem as though, judging by all of the Michelin plaques, that Chiang Mai got noticed by Michelin in 2021 and they started doing like trips around.
That's crazy.
Because the other place, the Khao Soi Masai, I think it was 2021. It may have been a year earlier. Radika. I think the parrot's got some roti as well. Oh, you're so sweet. It's a lot of work. They must serve 200 people a night at least. It's crazy. Okay, so that's how it works. You go to this bit right there and you write a little piece of paper. A lot of the people stood here are kind of just waiting for their mate, so it's a little confusing that there's no like line. You write on the paper what you want, they'll deal with it, and then you come to this side, the right hand side, and you wait for your number to be called out. That's it. It's quite similar to the other place really. They had like little electronic tags so you kind of walk off and stuff.
I do feel like this one there is a bit unnecessary. Like they could just put a thing next to the plate.
What do you mean?
Like this guy there, wearing a mask. Like he's clearly there, and his job is to.
Maybe it's because, I mean, they're real professional chefs, so they want to concentrate on cooking. They don't want to be dealing with the money and stuff. And they have so many people rolling in might be their son, but they can afford to employ someone, so why wouldn't you? So that you're not having to like do extra stuff on top of making the food. Yeah.
Is it the one who takes money as well?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you didn't pay it? No, yeah, no, it makes sense. Okay, I get it, yeah.
It's probably also about keeping clean. I mean, most places you hand the money to the person who's cooking the food, and it does make me go,
Yeah. Yeah, I know what I mean.
Because money's gross. You wouldn't lick money, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm next. I'm very excited. This is it. Final touches. Nom. Can we go sit at the hostel? I mean, it's close enough.
Yeah?
I think I'd literally cry if I dropped this. The one that I selected is the all singing, all dancing, most expensive one that they do, and it costs, drum roll, maybe, insert a drum roll, £1. £1 for the most expensive Michelin guide food right next to the best hostel in town. Have I convinced you to come to Chiang Mai yet? It's lovely. Here we are, about to try the Michelin roti. I'm very excited. I think this is the first roti I've ever had.
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad.
What do you mean? It's not that good?
It's good.
Yeah, but it's not like Michelin good.
Well, I don't know. The first roti I've ever had. It is, no, it's very, very nice, but I think I hyped it up in my head too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens.
I'll take it back, that bit was amazing. It's very, very good. It tastes like the nicest crepe you've ever had, but for some reason, because it's Michelin, it's like some mythical high-level food.
So it should be.
And I like built it up in my head that it's gonna be, I don't know, like it wouldn't taste like a pancake, but it does taste like a pancake, just a really, really good one. It's very nice. And very much worth 40 baht. So there you go. There's either 2 or 3 Michelin listed restaurants and dishes, all for less than £1.50, which is just insane. I don't think there's anywhere else that you can do that. India, maybe, but I didn't think I'd ever get to eat Michelin food, because obviously normally it's expensive. If you go to somewhere in Britain, it's going to cost what? £100 at least?
Usually around that.
So, come to Chiang Mai and get 3 dishes for less than a tenner. And if you enjoyed all of my munching sounds, or if you hated all of my munching sounds, or if you're feeling charitable, please leave a like and subscribe. Bye.
Hi, Jack. You? Tepa. Tepa.
Coffee's done, which means the day's on. Today, we're going to be going cliff diving with a twist. See what I did there? Sometimes I amaze myself. We are going to go cliff diving with monks. The title is not clickbait. It's a real thing that you can do in Chiang Mai. We're going to go to a waterfall, which I just realized I don't know the name of. Here it is. So hopefully we can meet some of these monks, have a good time, do some flips, see if they know some crazy methods of doing cliff diving, and learn something from them. Deva Hostel is the best hostel in Chiang Mai, by the way. If you're going to come to Chiang Mai, come here, ask for M. He's a lovely guy, and he makes the meanest coffee in Chiang Mai. Let's go. So I've just booked a Grab bike, which is the cheapest way to get around in Thailand without driving yourself, and the Grab driver happened to be sat having a coffee from M, so that was pretty lucky. Okay, we're back at that mall where I was really hunting for the clip, because now the GoPro that I bought only has an 8 gig memory card, so we need a big one, because you never know how many months there's going to be and how much filming we got to do. Okay, so we got a new GoPro and now we got a new card. Winner. Let's go find some monks. I'm heading to the waterfall now. I'm going to get a tuk-tuk because I don't trust myself not to drop this new thing on a bike. So, yeah, let's do it.
Go and come back.
No, just go.
Go.
Just go. Yeah.
One way. One way 300 baht.
300.
On the mountain, nah. near the mountain.
150. 300, way too much. I can get a grab for 60 baht. No? Okay, cool. That guy wanted 300 baht for a 10-minute ride, and on Grab it's literally like 60. So no. I'm trying again. I've offered 150, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm kind of We met a taxi driver in Jamaica who said half a loaf is better than no loaf. I mean, everybody sat here not doing an awful lot, so why not just take the 150 baht?
200 baht, okay?
ใช่เลยวัดเลยนะมีสุดาเลยไปสักหน่อยแล้วโค้งอะไรทุกอย่าง2 โค้งนี่แหละ
I'm gonna end up at the wrong waterfall, but we'll see. Okay guys, we have made it to the waterfall, Wang Bua Pha Nong Yip. That pronunciation was absolutely rotten. I apologise. Let's see if we can find some monks. I can already hear the drums. Quite promisingly, I can hear people having fun. So hopefully we're in the right place. I don't know what happened with, on the way up here, I think I got a bit of shaky GoPro footage of it. We got pulled over by a guy who was wearing what looked like a military uniform. He was asking questions, and someone in one of the red kind of larger tuk-tuks that are almost like halfway between a taxi and a bus, he'd stopped and looked real mad at our driver. And I think it's quite possibly like a tuk-tuk mafia, and he's not supposed to take them that far. Or maybe he's allowed just to here, but they were like, what are you doing on this road? You shouldn't be that far away from where your kind of route is. That's the only thing that I can think of, but if you've got a better suggestion as to what just happened, put it in the comments. It's pretty here, it's nice. Ouya Basa. That sign's not very promising though. I can see monks having a dive and a play. I can't quite see the cliff jumping spot there. Sawadee Mo. Cool, let's go do some diving. I feel a bit like I'm invading, but hopefully it's fine. I'll be as respectful as possible. It's all you can do, isn't it? I think I've got to walk down the waterfall, and I've made poor choices with my shoes. Or lack of shoes. See if we fall down. I've made really poor decisions with my footwear. However, all of the monks are in sandals too, so I should really be fine. I should follow what they do if they go down, but the older guys aren't going. So we'll try our best. I think I've found a way down. I really don't know. I'm just on the only path. And if the way down is to walk down the rocks, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. This is already difficult enough in wet flip-flops. It's very tricky actually. I think barefoot is the play here. I should have learned my lesson last time we were in Thailand and we walked up a waterfall. They chucked it down with rain when we were at the top, and I was in my flip-flops, and on the way back down the waterfall with all the slippy rocks, I fell off and Jackie thought she'd lost me. But fortunately and miraculously, I landed with my bad leg in a hole no wider than my leg. And I fell maybe 2 meters into the river. My leg went skunk straight down a hole. Ooh. And yeah, I just got crazy lucky, and then some local boys noticed that I was an idiot and helped me get down the rest of it. And me and Jackie. Yeah, really, this is just, you've just got to climb down. It's a bit sketchy. Hold on, I'll try and show you. All right, I think this is a no film job for going down. I'm gonna have to get on my ass, I think. Still trying to find my way down to the monks, but while I'm here, there's a little side note. So I was in Bangkok before I came to Chiang Mai, and I really seriously debated not coming up here because right now they're going through what's called burning season, which is an ancient method of making the soil fertile. So anything that they have left, they burn, and that puts the nutrients back into the soil and makes the harvest better the next year. They do it every year, and people say it's awful, you can't see, your throat is terrible, all of this. But you can actually, this is the first time I've seen evidence of it, and I've been up here for a week. So if you have a look here at the city behind me, you can see almost all of Chiang Mai. You can see that there's like a light haze over it. So, I mean, the only thing that should put you off is if you have very serious asthma or bronchitis or lung issues or something like that. Because until today, I hadn't seen any evidence of the burning season. And you can still see amazing views, so there's no reason to not come here. And also, it means that the hostels are a little bit cheaper this time of year because it does put some people off. But personally, I still think that looks incredible.
Hi everyone, I need to revise some of the information in video that I'm currently editing for you. I did not realise that I was in Chiang Mai at the very start of burning season, and it does get a lot worse. It is currently the most polluted city in the world as I'm speaking right now. It outranks Dakar and New Delhi and everywhere else in the world. So please disregard the information that I just gave you saying it's totally fine. But if you're wanting to go at the start of burning season, it seemed fine to me, but obviously make your own decisions. Back to the video.
The water is all the way down there, which is about, I would guess, 50 meters, maybe? So it has to be that very steep path, unless they're coming from the other side or walking up the hill. There's no one to ask. So there is a way down this way, but I just don't know. I don't know anybody else that's come this way, so it's kind of hard to tell. That still looks mega sketch. If I walk down, rubbish. If I walk down that way, I don't think I'm gonna find them. So we'll go back this way and we'll head towards where I saw an orange road, because obviously someone's managed to get down that way. This looks promising. I think this might be the way. Oops. Oh. Ow. Just stabbed myself with a tree. Oh, big cobweb. Are iPhones spider-proof? I don't know. He's just slid down. Right, I'm through the giant cobweb, and now I really feel like I need to get in the water. Right, let's get changed, try and make some friends, and do some diving. This was difficult enough the first time, it's even harder with the GoPro. They're making it look easy. Sawadee krap. Hi, Jack. You? Tepa. Tepa. That was almost a death dive. It was pretty like prawny towards the end. It was really cool. That kid's awesome. Oh, where'd it go? This side. One of the monk boys, the lad that we learned the name of, he's just come back down and offered me some food. Cup from car. That's so sweet. Well, That really was an experience I'm not soon gonna forget. Who would have thought that you could wake up on a Thursday and go cliff diving with monks? It was fantastic, and I've still got the, what flavour are they? Chicken and ketchup flavoured chips donated to me by our lovely monk friend, who was, I think, the best diver there. I'm hoping this was just kind of like props for being able to do a flip. I think he was the only kid doing flips. He wanted me to jump off the top, but I said to him, like, I'm too tall, and the water was really quite shallow there. But what a fantastic day, what a great experience. Don't forget to drop a like if you're feeling charitable, and please do subscribe to Jack Hates the Cold, because this is off the wall. I mean, what's going to be next? I don't know. We'll find out. This is the beautiful white temple behind me. It was built by Jackhatesthecold in, get this, 1997. So unlike all of the other temples that we've seen in Southeast Asia, this is in fact a modern one, alongside the Blue Temple. But we'll talk about that when we get there. And there's a lot of interesting things about this temple. There's a mural inside that's unlike anything that I think you'll have ever seen in any temple before, so stay tuned for that. The statues and the intricacies of the carvings are just absolutely insane, and I'll show you the hands just now. We're going to the White Temple. If you're in Chiang Rai and you decide to come and visit Wat Rong Kun, which is the White Temple, and you make a mistake and you've forgotten your leg coverings or your shoulder coverings, because obviously at all of the temples in Thailand you must cover your shoulders and your legs. They have a really convenient, nice little market, and you can see they've got a lovely water feature and stuff, and everybody's really calm. No one's bothering you to like buy stuff, but it's really handy if you've forgotten your stuff for the day. You can just pick some up for only about £3 probably for all of it, so that's really good. Yeah, this is the entrance, and I've seen online that it's 100 baht to get in, which is £2.50 or about $3. It's like just one. Oh, got the ticket. This is a sign just explaining what I was saying about covering yourself up. And there's a guy checking that you are in fact covering yourself up enough. So obviously that lady there unfortunately didn't know the rules, and her dress was too short, so she wasn't allowed in. But as I said, the market is just there, and you can go and pick up some, you know, some elephant pants or something like that for however much, 100 baht, which is not much. This is the beautiful White Temple behind me. It was built by Jackhatesthecold in, get this, 1997. So unlike all of the other temples that we've seen in Southeast Asia, this is in fact a modern one, alongside the Blue Temple. But we'll talk about that when we get there. And there's a lot of interesting things about this temple. There's a mural inside that's unlike anything that I think you'll have ever seen in any temple before, so stay tuned for that. The statues and the intricacies of the carvings are just absolutely insane, and I'll show you the hands just now. The artist's representation of unfiltered desire. This is kind of how you're going to act and how you're going to be and where you might end up if you don't kind of filter what you want and take other people into consideration and kind of follow the Buddhist way of being nice. You can see here how the effect of the temple is like achieved with all of these mirrored pieces of glass all over the place, which from a distance makes the wood and concrete construction look like it's made of porcelain or something when the sun's shining on it. It's beautiful. It's really like pearlescent, very, very impressive, and something completely different to any other temple that I've seen. It's very, very well executed vision by the artist. The artist who envisioned this building, Jackhatesthecold, started building the structure in 1997. The main structure was completed 5 years later, and the rest of the buildings are not scheduled to be completed until 2070. However, that's not a problem for the guy who's building them, because he believes that this temple is his offering to Buddha and will grant him eternal life. Shoes off, standard.
I've had to talk about the mural in post because I was doing some clandestine filming. I feel bad about it, but I go into that in the video. I'm not sure if I really shouldn't have done it, but I did, so I'm going to use it. I apologise, my bad. So obviously this mural is completely unique and very strange, considering that it's in a religious temple. There's a depiction of the Twin Towers, there's Spider-Man, there's Superman, there's even some minions. We've got Harry Potter, Captain Jack Sparrow, and behind Jack Sparrow, it took me a lot of rewatches to notice this, but there's actually a depiction of Predator from Predator, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger. We've got pod racers, Sailor Moon, Bumblebee, the guy from Saw, Anakin Skywalker, and for some reason, everybody's favourite co-star, Kung Fu Panda.
I feel really bad for filming in there. However, I felt like one of the most interesting things about the temple is that mural, and you can't take pictures. To offset my karma as I leave, I'll put a donation in, because honestly I did feel bad doing that. But sometimes you have to do things that make you uncomfortable to keep the memories and to let other people know why they should go. That was weird. It's got Michael Jackson, it's got Terminator, I think it had Jack Sparrow and Darth Vader. Crazy. The White Temple grounds seems to be more dedicated to art more so than Buddhism. There's some really interesting pieces around and information about the artists, which is really nice. Quick little aside from our normal programming while I'm in this lovely gold building at the White Temple complex. I'm really ill today and I'm struggling. I'm trying to be professional. If the delivery's not great, that's why. And if you feel like, because I've done this while I'm ill and I've only got one day in Chiang Rai, you feel like leaving a like, that'd be really nice. I'd really appreciate that. I'm sure by the time this gets uploaded, I'll feel a lot better. But just pretend it's going to make me feel better now. I'm just coming out of the Gold Temple now. There was another sign for no filming and I didn't feel like pushing it this time because I've been rude enough for one day. But it was mostly spiritual amulets, but very high quality ones that seem to be from a specific artist. And most of them, the motif was the actual temple. So a lot of Thai people wear these sort of amulets around their neck. You can go to a market in Bangkok and some of the other cities as well to pick ones up for yourself. And it's not seen as rude or cultural appropriation as far as I'm aware. It's like quite all right to pick one that you like, find out the meaning behind it and wear it all the time. It's your call. There are honestly just so many beautiful features of this park. I keep putting my camera away and having to get it back out. So just enjoy this smattering of shots of all the pretty things at the White Temple complex. I think this is the artist and I just had to come back because I wasn't sure if it was a statue or not. It looks really creepy. You know, like those people that, you know those people when you're in Venice or something and they're living statues and you give them a coin. I wasn't sure if it was that or not. It really freaked me out. It's like Uncanny Valley. Look, I'll show you from slightly further away. Is that a dude or a statue? Honestly, it's probably just a wake-up call that I should start wearing my glasses again, but still, scary and funny. When you're visiting the White Temple, this cafe is absolutely perfect. Seagull Cafe, the staff are really sweet, the drinks were really good, and this is the view. Just beautiful, mate. Okay, so I'm still not confident enough riding a bike to film whilst I'm riding. But you know, if I buy a bike, we'll get a GoPro and I have a GoPro, we'll stick it on there. You can see me riding a bike. We're here at the Blue Temple. It's right in the middle of the city. The white one is too, which is kind of strange. You probably can't hear me. I would say if you're going to rent bikes to do these temples, you want to be moderately competent because I've not ridden bikes in England. Overall, experience-wise, I've probably got 2 months and that's fine, but it's
motorways, so you want to be careful. That's about it. You can see the blue one. Blue Temple. And if you can tell me why it's called Blue Temple in the comments, you'll get 7 points. Just say it's blue. So the full name of this beautiful temple is Wat Rong Suaten, and it was created by a local artist called Puta Kabkeu, who studied under the guy who made the White Temple. I'm just going to check my secret notes, who was Chalamchai Kosipipat, taught the man who created this temple around 10 years later. This one itself was finished in 2016, and he's famous for using psychedelic imagery and visuals within his artwork, and I think that's evident in the temple here. I mean, that dragon looks incredibly fierce. You wouldn't want to see him if you'd taken a few too many shrooms. Same as always, take your shoes off before you go in the temple. But I've been told socks are fine, so we're good. So I just came out of the main building at the Blue Temple, and it's really nice. They encourage everybody to have a seat in front of the Buddha and take pictures, and as I said, it's free admission, but I encourage you to donate some money. I did myself for a small silver ticket that's sort of getting a blessing or good luck here. And you can also see behind me, this is the opposite entrance. You can see the influence of the artist who created the White Temple on his understudy here, because skulls again, and like, you know, kind of, oh, even some hands again. Probably about similar things. I mean, don't have unrestrained desire in your life, because otherwise your life's going to end up looking something like that, which doesn't look very fun. So take note. Still gorgeous artwork though. Really beautiful. Again, the surreal psychedelic artwork. This guy looks mad. Probably because he's been doing too many crunches. Look at those abs. In summary, if you have a one-day layover in Chiang Rai, which is pretty common for people going to Laos, for eagle-eyed viewers, you may notice that that's possibly a clue what the videos are going to be next week.
So we've got like breakdown number 2. Just a flat tire. He's fixing it now. He fixed the other one really quick. It was amazing. But wait until you see this view. It's so, the canyon is so big, it's making me dizzy. It's like surreal how massive this is.
Stay here because it's right next to the bus stop. They help you with the bikes, they help you with where to go, what to do, just like I am today. And you should hit up both of those temples. Have a lovely day. Have a nice pad krapao or something for 40 baht, and then make your way on to Laos. So thanks very much. And most people who do these trips or are interested in doing these trips, leave a like, comment blue, and subscribe.